Look at me. Lean in and listen to me closely, because we need to stand in truth right now. If you are running a home services business, whether it's plumbing, HVAC, electrical, and you are creeping up on retirement, or maybe you are already there and trying to figure out how to step back without your business collapsing into a heap of chaos, you are carrying a heavy burden. I know the fear keeping you awake at 2 a.m. You are exhausted from chasing numbers, you are terrified that one payroll mistake is going to trigger a devastating labor audit, and you are asking yourself, can ServiceTitan just handle my payroll and save my sanity? Let's clear up the confusion immediately, because misinformation will cost you money, and it will cost you your peace of mind. Does ServiceTitan do payroll? The direct, honest answer is no, not the way you think it does. ServiceTitan is not a payroll processor. It is not going to directly cut the physical checks to your technicians. It is not going to automatically draft the direct deposits into your office manager's bank account, and it is absolutely not going to file your local, state, and federal payroll taxes. If you are waiting for a button inside ServiceTitan that does all of that natively, you are waiting for a train that is never coming. But do not panic and do not think you are stuck doing double data entry until the day you die. Here is the magic of what it does do, and you need to understand this so you can protect your wealth and your time. ServiceTitan acts as the ultimate payroll brain for the trades. It calculates the gross pay. It handles the absolute nightmare of tracking complex timesheets, clock-ins, clock-outs, drive time, and wrench time. Think about your technicians for a moment. Managing their pay is not like managing a regular office job, is it? You have hourly rates, you have overtime rules that vary by state, you have commissions on estimate sales, you have bonuses for completed jobs, and you have spiffs. Doing that manually on sheets of paper or messy spreadsheets when you want to be sitting on a beach or spending time with your grandkids is a form of financial self-sabotage. ServiceTitan takes all of those complicated, moving performance pay structures and automates the calculations down to the single penny. It creates what is called a master pay file. So what is the real problem here? The problem is the disconnect between the field and the bank. Your fear is that because ServiceTitan doesn't actually send the money to the bank, you are trapped in a system where mistakes will happen. You worry that data will fall through the cracks when you try to move it from ServiceTitan to your actual payroll system like QuickBooks, ADP, Paychex, or Innova. And when data falls through the cracks, your employees get mad, your culture rots, and the Department of Labor comes knocking on your door. That is a valid fear. But you cannot let fear paralyze you from setting up a system that allows you to step away from the business. The question you should be asking is not, does ServiceTitan do payroll? The question you must ask is, how do I connect ServiceTitan's incredible data engine to a real payroll processor so I can fully automate my life? To secure your retirement and protect your business asset, you must implement a strict, 3-step workflow. This is your actionable takeaway, and I want you to write this down. First, you must clean up the data at the source using ServiceTitan's built-in guardrails. Do not export messy data. Use the payroll sign-off feature inside the software. This forces your technicians and your office staff to log into their mobile app or desktop at the end of the pay period, review their calculated hours, and digitally sign off that the time is accurate. If there is a dispute about drive time or a missing commission, it gets flagged and fixed right there in the dashboard before any data moves. You are eliminating the errors before they ever cost you a dime. Second, you must map your systems correctly using earnings codes. Inside ServiceTitan, you create codes that match the exact earnings codes of your external payroll processor. Your regular hours, your overtime, your specific tier of commission, they all get a matching code. This ensures that when the data leaves ServiceTitan, it knows exactly where to land in your processing system without a human being having to retype a single number. Third, you must choose your integration path. You either use ServiceTitan's clean export tools to feed the master pay file directly into accounting platforms like QuickBooks Online, Sage Intacct, or Acumatica, or you partner with a certified payroll processor that has a direct API integration with ServiceTitan, such as Innova Payroll. When you have a direct integration, the systems talk to each other seamlessly. The gross pay data, the PTO balances, and the certified payroll reports flow automatically. You see what we are doing here? We are building a bridge. ServiceTitan does the heavy lifting of gathering, tracking, and calculating the messy field data, and your payroll processor finishes the job by handling the banking and the tax compliance. If you want to retire, or if you want to run a business that doesn't own your soul, you've got to stop acting like a spreadsheet manager. You have to put your money and your trust into a streamline system. Automate the calculations in ServiceTitan, sign off on the data, export it seamlessly to your processor, and let the system work for you. That is how you protect your time. That is how you protect your business. And that, my friends, is how you create true financial freedom.